Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. It is time to decorate your front door, maybe. So why not skip the store-bought wreath and make one of your own and wait until you see these. You're going to want to try it. Nicole McGee joining us from Upcycle Parts Shop. It's so good to have you here.
I love being here.
And I love your whole motto. It's right here, basically on your tape dispenser. Make secondhand your first choice.
That's right.
And I think this is so cool. These wreaths are amazing. You wouldn't believe what they do at that shop. You really transform pieces that others look at as garbage into works of art.
Right. There's value in all kinds of materials. And the things we throw away in this country are wildly useful. So we believe in reusing, recycling as a last resort, but reuse as something we should do in our daily lives.
Love it. So today we're making these beautiful wreaths. Well, you are, and you're going to attempt to show me how to do it, because other people can learn how to do this. You have a workshop coming up where you're making these.
Workshop, yep, so we can guide and support. But ideally today we can show sort of the tricks of the trade, a little sneak peek of how you do this.
All right.
We all have beautiful paper in our lives, right? Like maybe something from a magazine that we really love. And what we do is just sort of take this interesting print and make cones out of it.
Oh,
so you're going to just start rolling a cone.
Where did you start? At one corner?
Yeah, you just start at a corner. It's the pressure. But we have some pre-taped cones in case you want to go that way. But what you're doing is just kind of making these and then taping the back. This is really, like all things with upcycling, which is just about creatively reusing materials, there's a lot of room for error. So it's okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it came to a nice enough point at the bottom, because I see what you're doing there.
That's
and
exactly one of the tips.
Is you
want it to be, you want there to be points in the top, and then you sort of start with a symmetrical process, and then you'll just be taping these down onto here.
So it's so
simple.
You start with that simple. Then do you tape them on, or how are you putting them onto the record?
We use double-sided tape. So these ones are pre-taped. If you want to pull one off and stick that on, you can. I also have some over here.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah. So then we just adhere it. It's pretty strong. You can use something else that's circular. This is a soup lid. These are records. But it's about attaching it and rolling and taping. And basically, you fill, and then you can adorn. It's pretty simple.
It's just so, I'm just going to stick one right here. I hope I don't ruin your...
No ruining possible.
Okay. Stick that on.
Yep. So, and then you might want to make two small ones and fill them in.
Sure, because I put that too far apart. Yeah, absolutely. Put the little ones in there. But then it's great because you give a dimension then too when you're adding maybe smaller pieces.
Exactly, and you can cut them in different ways if you want after you're finished. We have some really beautiful paper that we're saving specifically for our upcoming workshop. This is like geological maps.
That's awesome.
You know, this kind of paper is, this stuff is sort of rare, but we have wrapping paper and encyclopedias and all kinds of things in our own homes that are available.
The records are really cool too. If you're not using records, although I swear those will all come back, and they already are coming back and being used.
Vinyl people wince when they see this, but these get donated to us at our shop, and we assume that maybe they're scratched or something.
So here's the deal. Here, it's up on your screen right now. Paper and More Wreaths is what they are doing, and they have this upcycling workshop that's happening Saturday, November 9th. It's from 10:30 until 1:30, and you have an easy spot to get to there, right on St. Clair Avenue, right here in downtown Cleveland. So that's the one that you're doing, and I know that you've added, you can add on clearly little other pieces to really make it flash, but you do all types of workshops.
We're starting to do lots more workshops in our space because we do have retail sales of some materials, but then we also know how meaningful it is to gather with friends and family or make new friends and make things together. This Saturday we have one coming up. I'm bringing my son to it. It's for mini makers, kids.
Little mini makers.
Upcycle as well.
So keep that in mind too. Go to their website, upcyclepartsshop.org, and you can learn more, find out about their great workshops they have, and see what one might fancy you, right?
Yeah.
Suit your fancy, right? Okay. I appreciate you coming in so much. Always a pleasure seeing you.
Likewise, Natalie.
She's so talented. David?